that rich.
I had a stick horse.
You had a stick horse?
I had a stick horse and a pedal car when I was little.
I couldn't afford the pedal.
You couldn't
You
afford
were really rich.
Oh, no, we had a pedal car.
Mike Beam is here. I bet you did not have a...
She was a snooty girl down the street.
Yeah, I bet she
No,
was.
I
Red
was
hair
not.
and chubby.
I was not. I had red hair and I was chubby little face, just little chipmunk cheeks.
And you were probably one of those people that says, "Come over to my house and watch me play."
No. I was very feisty when I was little.
I bet you were.
I was a handful.
Haven't changed a bit.
Dr. Kelly
Mike,
told
your
my
segment's
mother.
coming up real soon.
It's okay.
I've done whatever.
Dr. Kelly told
sure,
my mother
sure.
that I was the most
I believe you.
hyperactive child he'd ever seen in all his years of medicine. So, I was
Good.
hyperactive child he'd ever seen.
Throw
so.
your activity over this way. Let's interview
Well,
Mike
Mike, what
while he's
kind of
here.
activity are we going to do? and you are? Nice to meet you, Mike Beam.
Good to be back.
Boy.
It is. We haven't
Good to
seen
be
you in a
back.
while. Well, I've
Yeah, it's
seen
been
you,
a
but just
while.
not here.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
That's right.
The
So
last
we're
two
gonna
times
run.
you were supposed to be here, they ran out of time because she talked too much and you had to go home.
You're going to get your other fingers
That's right.
smashed.
That's
You're
why we
gonna
have
get your
them
other fingers
up
smashed.
first. So tell us about this Jingle Bell Run. You said it's the third one.
Third annual,
Uh-huh.
and we do it every year right before Christmas. It's cold.
What, is there a reason why you do it cold? Just this time
I
of
guess
year?
because we can.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Put the pressure on.
because it's fun. Because
Yeah.
it's fun.
Well, here lately it's not been
Allegedly.
that cold, though.
Well, and honestly, we started looking. We kind of like to do events that are different. The Kids
Uh-huh.
in Motion and things like that. And started looking this time of the year. And the sports medicine team a few years ago talked about doing a 5K off season. So we thought, well, that's a pretty good idea actually. And actually, it's one of the bigger ones in town. So
good.
Last year we had about 126 sign up.
Wow.
So pretty good size. Next to Hackler and White River, obviously. Actually, the 5K portion may be the second biggest only to Hackler. And they've got a captive audience.
Oh, yeah.
Which
yeah.
is good. So,
That's
that's actually coming up real soon, too. So,
What's the route?
the route, you go out Powers, down around, kind of wander your way down to Buttercup and go down past Dr. Burnett's, Dr. Green's and Dr. Burnett's, go out that way to West Road, come back around Hackler and come up Rodeo and back in by the helipad that way.
Oh, okay. Now, when you come back into the helipad, do you cut and go around the helipad or do you come up that hill?
No, you come up that hill. That's the last little jog there.
The last little
and
jog.
That's it.
That
So-
You don't
steep
have
little. Yeah.
Yep.
I run that every morning.
Yep.
Shoop.
Yep. Yeah, so it's a good little route. We ran it. We the first year we ran it one way. Last year we ran it the other way, and actually got a lot of feedback saying we really like it the second way best.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we're going to do this year. We talked about doing a 10K. We may do that actually next year. Just run 2 circuits.
Series runners.
But yeah, a lot of people say, well, there's just no 10K here. So we're talking about it.
Yeah, there are a lot of 5Ks to get involved in, but they're
Right.
a little bit longer distances.
Right.
And it's no harder to put on. Like I said, if you have
No,
a good
no.
route, just let them do 2 laps.
You're right. You're right.
That's
So
easy.
we've got a good route. Bunch of people really like this. We try to get some good quality giveaways and like long sleeve shirt, just things that people normally, obviously, you're not going to give away a long sleeve shirt in the summer. So
Yeah.
it's built a little different. This year we're giving away a little toboggan with our logo on it. So
Yeah.
it's
You
very
usually
cool.
don't get long sleeve shirts with a 5K,
Right.
period, whenever
Right.
it is.
Right.
But what's your new wrinkle? You said you had a new wrinkle.
Yeah, this year Richard Byram, one of our sports medicine people on the sports medicine team, he's a physical therapist with the hospital, and he said, why don't we ask people, not require, but certainly encourage people to give a donation of canned goods or whatever when they come in that morning. So we started talking to a couple charities in town and settled with Serenity. And what we're going to do is strongly encourage everybody who runs to bring some canned goods. And actually we're asking for canned fruit. Kind of goes with our healthy motif, if you will. And we're going to donate all that canned fruit to Serenity.
Now, how
for
do
their
you
women and
register
children.
for this?
You can go to baxterregional.org, and on the right-hand side of the page, there's our icon. You'll see the Jingle Bell Run icon. You can click on it, and it takes you right to the registration page, and you can there's a little hyperlink. You can download the registration form, so you can actually register and send it in, or you can register online right there.
Well, cool.
It's very fun. So we're actually,
And the registration is the canned food, or is that separate?
no, it's
That's
separate.
separate.
It's separate.
Because
You just wanna
registration is
ask
what,
for-
about $25?
Yeah.
What's your registration?
Yeah, well, actually, and that's a great question. Before December 5th, it's $20, and we have it kind of stratified for families and employees of the hospital and students. But it's $20, and then after the 5th, it's going up to $25. I'd like to get those pre-registrants so we can go ahead and get shirts ordered and that sort of thing. So it's just a convenience thing for us, honestly.
Well, it encourages people. Oftentimes, if you want to be guaranteed a shirt on race day, you have
Sure.
to pre-register
Right.
and things like
and
that.
that's what that is. If you register before the 5th, you'll have
A shirt
certainly
waiting
have
on
plenty
you.
of time to have a shirt that day and a beanie that day, and
I like
we'll
the
have a good
beanie
time.
idea.
Yeah.
Is
We'll
this
have
a
good
walk
time.
run?
It's
I
a
mean, you
walk
can
run. It's a walk
and-
run,
or walk.
and we're actually it is a walk run. We're actually timing it with our
Yeah.
timing system, and that goes real well.
It's a walk, run, skip. It doesn't matter as long as you
Doesn't-
move
doesn't matter
forward.
as long as you move forward.
As long as you move forward.
And we do every year. We have I think our youngest participant's been about 18 months, and our oldest or most senior, I guess, most experienced participant was I think right at 80.
Yeah.
So it's always very cool to see. And then we have very serious runners who want their 5K time,
Yeah.
and really they're very serious about it. And we have people who walk with their friends and they take an hour to come in, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, they're out goofing around and raising money. All the money goes to the BRMC Foundation and the 4 support houses. So, and I remind people all the time, all that money stays here locally.
And that's a
It doesn't-
continuous money. Yeah, I mean, you're always funding those events.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
So this little event doesn't fund it for the entire year.
No,
Not even close.
Not even close. Not even close. It's amazing. I was talking to some people up at the hospital yesterday, and it's amazing to know how many hundreds of people go through each house every year. It's amazing, and I believe this is correct to say. Not long ago, it was correct to say, but I believe we're still the only organization in the nation who has those 4 support houses, and it's just amazing. And we're very blessed to have that for the community.
And you're self-sufficient for the most
Yes,
part. Yeah.
yes, yes.
So that's
We
a testament
rely
there.
heavily, obviously. The foundation does a terrific job in finding funds, and people here are very generous in donating and soliciting funds for us. But it certainly does take a village. But and one thing too, and we were talking yesterday, a group of us, and it's nice to see. I don't know, and I'm being very honest, I don't know anybody at the hospital who isn't a good steward with what we've been given, whether it's technology or funds or whatever the case may be. We're very blessed to have the people and skill sets and technology we have in little old Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Yeah, well, it shows in the community by the work you put out.
Absolutely.
You know, you can't have that, that base structure without putting out a good product.
Right.
You guys do that.
Absolutely, and thank you. And I will tell you, I'm from a big city. I'm from Atlanta, and I just can't. I love raising children here. I love the family style here. I just can't imagine this being as good as it would be there. You know, it's just it can't get better than this.
And you want to give when you know that you're living in a great place like this and things are given to you too.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I agree.
Mike, thanks a lot for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, now I don't know if we ever did the date, quite
Yeah, we
frankly.
did.
December 15th.
I thought
Yeah.
we said, but if
Yeah.
not, it's
Okay.
We can do
December
it again.
15th,
Yeah.
and it starts at 9. We let the sun get up a little bit in the morning. That's kind of late for a 5K to start, but let the sun get up a little bit. And
You ought to have that 10K like at midnight.
midnight, you think?
Yeah, just change it up a
Well,
little
I'll
bit.
tell you what, you should
get your
work on
serious-
that and
Well,
let
they
us.
have that
I tell
one
you,
in
run
Georgia.
one yourself, huh?
It's called
Do they-
Making It to Macon by Midnight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
really?
Macon has a marathon. Making It to Macon by midnight. Yeah.
Never heard of that. Isn't that funny?
You
Think
always try
about
one
it.
on the first day of the year. 'Cause there's a nationwide commitment series of races, and there's just dozens of races all over the United States, and they're all going to be run on January 1st.
Oh, that's nice.
To start out with the whole Health in Motion,
Yeah.
make 2013 your healthiest year ever.
That's
Hold
pretty
one on
neat. And
January
I'll take
1st.
one quick second. I know we got some great
Yeah.
guests, but in Jonesboro, Arkansas, they do every year. I believe in the beginning of the year they start out with like a 1 mile fun run, and then a 3 mile run walk, then a 5 mile, then 10, then 25, or half marathon, then move into a marathon by the end of the year. And it kind of steps
They
people
encourage
through.
people. Oh, that's
Right,
nice.
it's very cool, and we've talked around about maybe doing something like that here. It just takes so many resources to start pulling that off. But some neat things out there.
Well, let us know what you decide. Come back and tell us all about it.
All right, sounds great.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks for having
All
us.
right. Up next, we're going to talk about a history forum down in Calico Rock with Gloria Gushu. Stay with us.